Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. As you come in, won't you go ahead on and share? Thank you all for joining in. I know I'm a few minutes late, but I will explain and share as to why. But come on in and go ahead on and share it with your friends, and we're going to get started in just a few more seconds, minute more. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Sunday afternoon, Sunday. So I really thank you all for coming in on tonight. Come on in, come on in, come on in, and share. If you don't mind, go ahead on and share. Come on in. All right. Well, we're going to get started. I want to go ahead and get started. And I want to keep you long this evening. But today's subject is, I want to talk about celebrating the accomplishments of others. Celebrating the accomplishments of others. Now, I know the scenery, my background looks quite different than it normally looks on Sundays. The reason why is because I'm actually in the car. And I'm in the car because I just left my niece's birthday celebration. And this is what I want to talk about, the importance of celebrating others. Hi, Lady PNC. You was wondering why it looks that way. But here's the thing. I will be there Friday. I'm looking forward to it. But here's the thing. Today was very significant for her, but it was also significant for us as well. The reason why is the fact that when a person is going after their purpose and their destiny, as leaders, we should always celebrate every accomplishment. See, an accomplishment is a big deal for persons who are very passionate about their purpose, passionate about their destiny, passionate about what they are assigned to do. So whenever they accomplish something, then as a leader, we should always celebrate that accomplishment. Now, today we celebrated her birthday, which is a milestone. Every year that a person turns another year, every year that God blesses us with another birthday, that's an accomplishment. So we can't take it for granted. Oh, she's another year old. No, we celebrate that. Why? Because along that journey of 365 days, along that journey, you never know what that person had to deal with just to get to that place. So when you have a follower, you have a person that is up under your leadership, and they reach a milestone or they accomplish a task, don't measure the task. Don't say, well, that's small, or don't say that's big and I'm going to only celebrate the big accomplishments. No, learn to celebrate the smallest accomplishments that a person makes. That's very, very important, because when you begin to celebrate the accomplishments of others, then what that does, it's like fuel in a tank. They begin to feel so wonderful. They begin to feel so extraordinary, and you build them up. Think about it. Have you ever accomplished a small task? something that you were looking out to do, something that you had planned to do, and you accomplished that task, you may have encouraged yourself, you may have celebrated yourself, but think of a moment where someone stopped to notice that you actually accomplished that, and out of that, you felt so good that, hey, I could accomplish the next task. I can overcome the next hurdle. So really, when we celebrate others, what we're really saying to them is, hey, I believe in you. I celebrate the fact that whatever you had to deal with, whatever you had to face as you were trying to reach that task, as you was trying to accomplish that task, I celebrate that. Because the truth of the matter is, sometimes we never know what a person is dealing with. We never know the stress that they are feeling with the task. We never know the anxiety that they're feeling when they are faced with the task. We can't be the type of leaders who just assign tasks, and then when it gets accomplished, we feel as though they've done what they're supposed to have done. Yeah, it may be their job. Yes, it may be their assignment. But you know what? Stop for a moment and think about, what did they have to go through? What did they have to deal with? Who did they have to encounter that may have a bad disposition, a bad attitude? And because they have accomplished that task, I'm celebrating the fact that not only did the task get done, but you had the wherewithal to get it done. That's so important. That is so very important. That when a person accomplishes a task, you have to understand what they had to deal with to just complete that task. And when you have that perspective, you don't put a measurement of size on a task. You put the fact that it was a task that needed to be accomplished, and I don't really know what that person had to deal with just to complete that. So this evening, my niece celebrated her birthday. I don't know everything that she had to deal with in 365 days. I don't know the days that she may have felt depressed, or she may have felt like she wasn't worthy for another day. I don't know who have said something to her in a negative way and made her feel very bad. But what I do know is the fact that she made it through whatever challenges she had to face in 365 days, and you have turned another year, which you've gained a little more wisdom because of what you had to learn along the journey to get to this point. So no, I didn't celebrate a number. I didn't celebrate a month. I didn't celebrate a date. I didn't celebrate a year that you were born. I celebrated the fact that whatever you had to face in that time frame, you made it through it. And I celebrate you because you had the strength, you had the wisdom, you had the grace of God to get to the end. And that's what we celebrated today. And what was real interesting, one of the things that we did today is the fact that we had to share why we was really celebrating her. Why we was really celebrating her. And that was really a blessing to hear everyone share. So just think about it. Just absolutely think about, what did a person have to deal with just to accomplish that task? Just to accomplish that task. I celebrate Lady Cotton because I know some of the things, some of the challenges she deals with on a daily basis. So when I see her accomplishing certain things, you know what? I don't take it for granted that I'm able to do it a little quicker or better than her. I don't take that for granted. I celebrate the fact that she set her mind to do it, and she did it. And we ought to, as leaders, learn to be able to take a moment out of our busy schedules, even with what we have to accomplish, to walk up to someone when they have completed the task and say, hey, well done, job well done. That was great. That was awesome. And I celebrate you. And that's it. It's a word of affirmation. That's what it is. It's just affirming that I recognize what you were able to do and get accomplished. So as leaders, listen, it's more to being an effective leader than just being able to influence others to do what you need them to do. Because here's the truth of the matter. Sometimes the people that's doing the work, they're doing it because we don't necessarily have the capacity within ourselves to do it. So they have the assignment. They've been assigned to your leadership with their skill sets, with their abilities to accomplish what you're not capable of doing. Now, I'm not saying you don't have the skill sets. I'm not saying that you don't have all of the things that's needed to do it. But as a leader, you can't be in multiple places at the same time trying to accomplish different tasks. You may be good at multitasking, but you cannot effectively lead and be everywhere at the same time doing different assignments. You need people who have the gifts, the skills, and the talents to be able to fill in the gaps on what you cannot do. And because I recognize that, I celebrate you, because not only are you getting the task done, but you're making me look well, and you're making the organization look great. And together, all of us working together, we're accomplishing the vision and the mission of the organization in which we're assigned to. So that's what I wanted to share this evening. I just wanted to share with you all, learn to celebrate others' accomplishments. Just learn to celebrate their accomplishments. Walk up to them and say, you know what? I noticed that you got that task done, and I appreciate you, and I thank you for doing it. I don't know what you had to go through to do it, but you know what? Whatever it was, whatever challenges you faced, you were able to move beyond those challenges, get over those hurdles, and knock down those barriers to get that task done. So we celebrate you. I celebrate you. So for every I'm a friend of leadership that come on here every Sunday evening, if you have not been told, I will say it to you tonight. I celebrate you. I celebrate the accomplishments that you make. No, I don't know what your assignment is. I don't know what task you faced. But whatever you have accomplished, I celebrate it. I celebrate the fact that you woke up this morning and you're here in this hour. I don't know what you had to deal with, but you made it to this point, and I celebrate you. I celebrate you because every Sunday you trust me to share some leadership principles and nuggets with you. And I don't know what it takes for you, but I know sometimes for me, it's a task to get on. It's a task. I had to ride around a parking lot a few minutes ago to make sure I had better reception, because I wanted to accomplish this task today and stay true and consistent with what I've shared with you. So I celebrate each one of you. Tomorrow you wake up to a new day with a new task. Learn from the past, apply it in the future, and be great. Apply it in your present and be great in the future. And that, my friend, will make you a much better leader, an effective leader, but also it'll make you a great follower to those who lead you. So thank you all so much. Thank you for coming on. I really, really appreciate you. Go ahead on and hit those hearts for me. Give me some hearts if this made any sense to you. As well, I want to really appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much. Go ahead on and hit those hearts, and go ahead on and type. Look at that. Someone already got it. I'm a friend of leadership. I'm a friend of leadership. Please make sure that I have your emails. If you can make sure that we have your email, so if you can inbox us, we have sent out one marketing image of the I'm a Friend of Leadership t-shirts, but I definitely want to make sure that we continue to share that with you all, so you can make sure you get your t-shirt. I'm a Friend of Leadership t-shirt. Okay, so go ahead on, give me those hearts, and go ahead on to type I'm a Friend of Leadership, as we do every week. Remember, if anyone wants to sit down and have a coaching session, just go to my website, and I would be more than happy to sit down with you, and we can start that journey with you. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of the social medias. All right. Thank you all so much. God bless you. I believe in you. We'll be chatting real soon. Remember, I'm a Friend of Leadership. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.